What's up, YouTube? DeFi Generate here again with another video. And today I'm here to answer the question, is now a good time to buy Bitcoin? Let's get right into it. So the price action of Bitcoin over the last month and a half now, maybe even a little bit more, has been pretty boring. Bitcoin, back in April, it went to 30,000, 31,000, and then it slowly bled down back to like 27, and it shot up again around like a little bit after June started to 30,000, 31,000, and it's been range bound ever since then, basically. The price of Bitcoin hasn't really changed. It's still $30,000, per coin. Right now, it's a little bit less. Uh, Over the last week, it came down to 29, but that's not really a big deal. It's just more cheap sats. I think that buying Bitcoin underneath 30,000 is a fantastic buy, especially if you're going to hold on to it for the next 5 years. And that's really what all this is about, long-term investing and buying this digital commodity. If you're gonna buy Bitcoin, you really need to be prepared to hold on to it for, like I said, 5 years. If you're gonna buy Bitcoin and hope that it goes up straight from here, you're gonna be the type of person to buy at 30, sell at 27, and then rebuy back in at 33. And that's just not really good. That's not investing and trading digital commodities and even securities. Um, you have to buy low and sell high. That's the name of the game. So the price of Bitcoin that we're seeing right now uh, is, I think, a pretty good buy. And I'm buying this price of Bitcoin, and I'm happy to buy it. I was buying Bitcoin back at 16,000, and I was buying under 20,000 for a good amount of time. And even back then, I was wondering to myself, like, oh, is this a good time to buy Bitcoin? I think it's going to go down to 12. And that's what the general markets thought was going to happen. Everyone thought that Bitcoin was going to continue to crash all through 2022, which it did. Um, but I started to gobble it up mostly under 20K, and I'm really happy that I did. Now I'm doing really well on those buys that I did back then. But I'm still working towards my goals and my accumulation. If you believe in Bitcoin and you understand Bitcoin, your accumulation never really ends. You keep buying as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. Not that any of this is financial advice, just like the White Sage Turtle says, but like I said, buying Bitcoin under $30,000 per coin is fantastic, especially if you're going to be holding it through the next halvening. Bitcoin is extremely cyclical, so it goes through that 4-year cycle where it comes up, it stays up for a little bit, it crashes, it stays down for a little bit, and then it comes up even higher. So we're at the point right now where it's still low, it's well beneath its the 2021 peak of like 69,000. We're still like 100% gain away from that. So it's still a great time to get in. So if you believe in Bitcoin and if you are prepared to hold through the volatility of this asset, then yeah, absolutely, it's a great time to buy. Just widen your time horizon and be realistic. Dollar cost average in. Don't buy just totally lump sum right now. Even if Bitcoin next week goes up to 50,000, it's better to do that and feel safe with your money and just be good about that and have the right fundamentals, because that's what it's really all about. That's how you win. The Bitcoin is a long-term game. It's not a short-term game. You're not going to get rich overnight with it, but maybe you'll get some wealth as the years keep on going on. So that's what we try to do here. Just try to make money. If Bitcoin did crash to $20,000 per coin, I wouldn't be nervous about it. I would be a little bit happy, as well as frustrated, because I have been buying, around 30K for a while now. Um, but it's nice to get some cheap sats, man. So you can't really complain about that. I'm prepared to hold my Bitcoin all the way from $0 all the way to like $5 million per coin. So I'm not selling in any event. I'm holding my stack. I've learned about the protocol. I understand it. I know its purpose and the fundamentals behind it and how I think it'll be money in the future. So in that regard, yeah, I'm full of conviction for this coin, and I'm prepared to see it through. So, is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? For me, in my fundamentals and my plan and how long I'm planning on holding it, yeah, absolutely, it's a great time to buy Bitcoin. I would love to accumulate as much as I possibly can before the next halvening occurs in March or April of 2024. So yeah, I think that it's gonna just blast off after that. But if you can accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can now, you're gonna be thanking yourself later, especially if you can stomach any sort of volatility. I've always said that in this market, you don't really need like a good brain to survive it and do well in it. You just need like a good stomach. You got to be able to stomach any sort of pain that's thrown your way. A 10% loss, 20% loss, 30, 40% loss. You just got to get ready for it. I started buying Bitcoin when it was $40,000 per coin on the way down. And before that, I was in, terrible altcoins that are still bleeding the Bitcoin. I have since sold those altcoins and gone only Bitcoin at this point because Bitcoin is the revolution and Bitcoin is what money will be in the future, unlike, Ether. Happy birthday, Ether. 8 years. Today I'm filming this video and Ether turns 8 years old. I think that Ether is a scam. Not really related to this video, but I think it's a scam due to the pre-mine and the fact that it's extremely centralized. Nobody runs their own nodes. But Bitcoin has, the opposite of all that. Everyone's incentivized to run their own node. It's decentralized. There was no pre-mine. Satoshi Nakamoto supply, he mined himself with the 50, Bitcoins per block back in 2009 all the way to 2011. So, we're good there. But that's all I have to say for you guys today. To sum it all up in summation, is Bitcoin worth buying at this point? It totally depends on, your outlook. So if you're like me and you're ready to take some money and put it away for a while, then yes, it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. But if you are looking to get in something that'll go up really fast, really soon, then maybe it's not for you, and maybe you need to go buy some, hype coin, fraudulent scam dog coin or cat coin, snake coin, whatever it is. Take your chance and good luck to you. But I'm gonna keep buying quality, and I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I'm just gonna keep stacking my stats. And I've won thus far, and I think that I'm only going to continue to win as time goes on. So that's all I have to say for you guys today. I'm going to send it over to the Wise Sage Turtle. Peace the F out.